And best of luck in finishing heavy.
This is your last call for the luncheon buffet. Our program will begin promptly in 5 minutes at 12:45 p.m. Please find your seat and listen for your group to be called so you can arrive backstage and receive your award. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 Waves of Change Technology Recognition Luncheon. Please ensure your mobile devices are silenced as we prepare to celebrate the extraordinary innovators and change makers of the 2025 Waves of Change STEM Technology Recognition Luncheon. This year's Technology Recognition Luncheon is presented in partnership with our conference co-host, Apple and Women of Color magazine. We also extend our gratitude to our event sponsors, Worldwide Technologies and TEDCO, whose support helps make this celebration possible. Now, please welcome your host for the evening, Dean at the Fowler School of Engineering at Chapman University, Dr. Kendall Harris.
Doing today? Come on now. I know we just fed you. You're a little sluggish, but I might have to, in the middle of this, I'm going to get you to stand up. We got to shake it off because I'm going to be here with you for the next hour. So get ready for it, okay? Just get ready for it. Welcome to the Technology Recognition Luncheon. It is an honor to be back here on this stage. I know, thank you. Thank you. One of my sister in this, Dr. Pamela McCauley, said she was here at the beginning 30 years ago. And I thought back, I said, how long you been doing this? Because I said, you've been doing this 20 years now. And I was like, man, I started when I was 13 years old. Child labor laws, I got to talk to Doc about that. Today, we will recognize rising stars, all-stars, and finance and impact mavericks in technology this year. The 2025 awardees led the way in modernizing the nation through technology. The rise of artificial intelligence across all sectors has led to innovations in every field of dynamic problem solving, advancements in digital logic, as well as creative ways to build resilience for organizations. Each awardee here today helped shape the future of tomorrow's industries. You know, and technology jumps every 25 years or so. And what they are doing today is not going to affect us 2025, but from 2025 to 2050. So these are the recognitions that they are receiving. Well, all members of Group 1, because we're getting this started, because I don't want you sitting too long, because you've went to sleep on me. Well, all members of Group 1 Rising Star awardees, please report backstage at this time. That's to your right, my left. See how we got this plan? My left, your right. Before we begin announcing this year's awardees, we'll hear from WWT's Director of Community and Engagement, Ms. Ashley Harris. Ashley?
Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Ashley Harris and I am the Director of Global Community Impact at Worldwide Technology, and I am honored to be here with you as we celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Waves of Change STEM Conference. On behalf of all of us at WWT, congratulations to Career Communications Group for 3 decades of inspiring innovation, building community, and advancing diversity in STEM. What an incredible legacy. This year's theme, Modernizing the Nation Through Technology, couldn't be more fitting. Across every industry, digital transformation is changing how we live, work, and connect. From AI to cybersecurity, technology is driving progress and shaping our future. At WWT, we believe modernization is not just about adopting new tools, but also investing in people. It's about empowering thinkers, builders, and problem solvers, all like you. Today, we celebrate phenomenal individuals, including 14 from Worldwide Technology and Soft Choice, whose vision and dedication are shaping the future of technology. Your work is advancing innovation, expanding opportunity, and creating a more equitable STEM landscape. As we look forward, let's remember real transformation happens when technology and humanity move forward together. That's the power of collaboration, imagination, inclusive leadership, and a little girl power. Thank you.
The Rising All-Stars are given for those professionals who are helping to shape the future of technology. Please honor our Rising All-Stars awardees as they introduce themselves and receive their awards.
Tamia Jones, Pratt & Whitney.
Caitlin Bentley, Worldwide Technology.
Camila Barnwell, Tenable. Isa Clark, Tenable.
Teresa Corda, Worldwide Technology.
Grace Strickland, Worldwide Technology.
Should I do it? Seema Nayar, Worldwide Technology.
Choma Okoro, Conan Incorporated. Kendra Bailey, Corning Incorporated.
Alexandra Mitchell, Corning Incorporated.
Shannon Lassen, Worldwide Technology.
Kate Menser, Worldwide Technology.
Ali Alliance, Worldwide Technology.
Mariah Dixon, DUL Standards and Engagement.
Anand Vakil, Actalent.
Ray Modzelewski, Actalent. Janki Patel, Actalent.
Tatiana Elias, Actalent Services.
Alyssa Albertson, Actalent.
Hi. Jarrell Coyne, Actalent.
Sunita Parasali, Actalent Services. Shweta Hosali Jaina, The Boeing Company. Ramalakshmi Rajendran, The Boeing Company.
Paige Ravenel, The Boeing Company.
Tanisha Highsmith Abbott.
Kelly Para Venegas Abbott.
Alexandra Oliveros Abbott.
Hajra Naveed Abbott.
Tierra Parham, The Boeing Company.
Radhika Ellachwadi Ramanna, The Boeing Company. Shruti Upadhyay, The Boeing Company.
Janani Chas, The Boeing Company.
Sunaini Katamreddy, The Boeing Company.
Anika Allen, Masterpiece Solutions.
Olufikun Ayo Famatimi, The Boeing Company. Rutvi Agrawal, The Boeing Company.
Anupama Subramanya Dixit, The Boeing Company.
Hi, Monali Bahir, The Boeing Company.
Dr. Rika Robinson, CACI International.
Andrea Scott, The Boeing Company.
Dakota Johnson, Abbott.
Sylvia Miranda, Abbott.
Dr. Rena Lewis Lockheed Martin.
No, I can't let it go no more yet.
What an accomplished group of honorees. Let's give it up for them one more time. Would Group 2 All-Star and Top Leaders in Finance awardees please report backstage for their awards at this time while I turn over the ceremony back to Dr. Harris.
Congratulations once again, Group 1. Now, at any time, if you just happen to be on your phone or if you were, doing something in the hallway and you miss your time, at Group 3, just come up with us and I won't shame you too bad. I'm just gonna give you your award anyway. But no, really, we wanna make sure everyone is recognized because one of the things that you see here, you look around a room, you see all these professional women, you're like, it's so many, it's just so many. But when you go back to your individual workplace, 9 chances out of 10, I might even say my statistical people, 9.8 chances out of 10, you're the only one in the room. And you might not be getting these accolades when you're in that room. So we want to make sure you get all your accolades and roses right now. So that's for sure. So our next group of accomplished individuals are the All-Star awardees. The All-Star is given to STEM professionals with 21 years or more experience. They all started at 12 too. That demonstrate excellence in their workplace and their community. Within this group, we're also honoring top women in finance that are superstars in the financial sector, whether they work at the financial institution, in retail, for the defense industry, or the government. They are the leaders in their fields, and they're serving as role models. So, while we're going through group 2, group 3, you can start moving your way back and keep you going. These are our impact awardees. They're going to start halfway done, start making your way backstage also. So please honor our All-Star and top leaders in finance awardees as they introduce themselves and receive their awards.
Deanna Christensen, Soft Choice, a worldwide technology company.
Sherry Lee Tucker, Worldwide Technology.
Jeanette Johnson, Abbott.
Marlon Lorenz, Abbott.
Samara Noman, Abbott.
Kim Gonzalez, Worldwide Technology.
Sean Hall, Worldwide Technology.
Hina Bhatt, Tenable, the Cybersecurity and Exposure Management Company. Deepa Pamadimakla, Tenable.
Dawn David Swan, Financial Services.
Tim Kramer, Actolin.
Tiffany LaFleur, Ford Motor Company.
Adrian Perez, Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory.
Kia Laree Smith, The Boeing Company.
Stephanie Woods, The Boeing Company.
Dr. Esther Oshosanya, University of the District of Columbia.
Isamar Quiles Rodriguez, Worldwide Technology.
Shanta Vishwanath, The Boeing Company. Claudia Mitogo Yang, The Boeing Company.
Padma Kannan, The Boeing Company. Edna do Nascimento Silva, The Boeing Company.
eyes the bill, don't he? But no, this is why we do this. We want you to take pictures, we want you to scream, we want you to make sure that you celebrate them, because this celebration is not always there. So, all my group 3, are they up there? Group 3, come on. Oh my goodness, I got such a surprise. Dr. You guys know who this is. This is the founder and the starter of this vision. Think about vision to translate decades.
I want all of the Impact Award winners to please go behind the stage.
Oh, okay.
If you can just go behind the stage for us.
Okay.
See, I bring him out all the time. This being, first of all, I want all of the veterans to stand, particularly the fighter pilots out there. This is a fighter pilot. Matt Bowman, our Chief of Veteran Affairs and Chairman of the Bay of Stars and Stripes. General Farrell, I know he's here from Worldwide Technology. I want to thank my Boeing family. Boeing, thank you for being out here. My Worldwide Technology family. And my special relationship with so many people there. And I really appreciate you, Ashley. I appreciate all of you for what you've done over the years. 30 years ago, it's nice to be back in Baltimore for women of color. 30 years ago, this started actually across the street at the Hilton Hotel. And it started because I was sitting in a room and we had the magazine U.S. Black Engineer, Hispanic Engineer, and we just weren't featuring enough women. And I said, we have to find the stories. And I was in the staff room and I was talking to a number of the execs there, and I looked around and there was only one woman in the room. So I said, you know what? These guys aren't going to listen to me. I know what I need to do. So I hired Marsha Jews to come over. And Women of Color was born overnight. So you start looking at what diversity really means. It's institutional. It's important. It makes us think a different way. And that's what our company, when you look at Career Communications Group right now, we're a workforce development company. But when you look at our population, it's made up of whites, blacks, Hispanics, Asians, all people from a walk of life, because at Career Communications Group, we believe in what we talk about. And I think our company has survived nearly going into 50 years now because of diversity of thought and diversity of staff. And I believe that's why people like General Farrell and his team believe in us, because they have seen over the years what we do. I think that's why Boeing believes in us, and IBM, and so many others. But let me congratulate all of you for being here, because we're in difficult times. We're in challenging times, but in every challenge, there's always a chance to open up new opportunities. So one of the things I want you to look at, and I want to talk to you about, is the real impact that we're having on the workforce, particularly on women. More women have been impacted in job loss over the last 9 months. And when I say it's a perfect storm, not only is that storm companies waiting to see what is legal, what they can do as far as recruitment and hiring and facing that challenge, I always remind people there's still the Equal Opportunity Laws of 1964 that are on the books, but that's a different story, and that's going to be a number of lawsuits further down the line. But we're also facing, more importantly, a change in technology and new technologies that are making us question and relook at the workforce and reallocate a lot of our manpower and women power. And that's why this workforce development conference you're attending right now is so important. How many of you attended all of those AI training programs we had? How many of you attended any of the seminars? What did you think of them? And remember, if you have 10 hours, you can get your professional development credit, by the way. So don't forget to fill out that paper. That's included in your registration. So we're facing a shift in what we will be as a nation and how we define opportunity and who will be in that opportunity. We're facing the other issue of new technologies and how those technologies come into play. So your role is your upskilling, coming to events like this, talking to experts that we brought in from all of these companies, the people who are actually creating this. And then we have an economy that is a little bit shifting right now. So we all know what that looks like. So this is a perfect storm why you should invest in yourself. But finally, and more importantly, in this day, in this challenge we're in, we do not want our young people to feel there's no place for them. Right, Juanita? We want the little babies and the little kids to feel proud that regardless of their skin color or their gender, the only thing that matters is their excellence in achieving. And we want to ensure there's a place in the world for them. You know, when MIT published, when I participated with the MIT and they published part of my book, I was in a book and the question was, why was it that minorities and women did not embrace technology? The MacArthur Foundation actually paid that whole foundation and they actually gave me a nice compensation for doing that. My research was very clear. You don't participate, the kids don't participate because they don't see themselves. And so many young minorities would say, computer science, engineering is for other people and not for me. So when we start to show these young kids, you in this audience, then they know it is for them. There is a role for them. And that's why we can't run right now. We have to continue to show and come out. These awards aren't just for you. These awards are for all of the people looking on STEM City USA right now and on a Women of Color digital platform. Hey guys and ladies. It's for teachers who will use this as lesson plans and have examples and keep kids encouraged. Even if there were just 10 people in this room, that's all it takes to keep a movement going. So our challenge now, and Career Communications Challenge, is to continue to use these digital twin platforms we created to deliver workforce training, and we're going to do it in 3 areas: quantum, security, artificial intelligence. And probably the reason none of you raised your hand when I said that you take the AI certification is because it's in every seminar you attended. And we're going to attack it on a global area, and we're going to attack it on a national level. And more importantly, we're going to attack it on a local level. And that brings me to the Impact Awards. These wonderful people who are being honored tonight are the community leaders, the proven leaders in Baltimore, Maryland, in Virginia area. These are the ones who will carry our message. It's no accident I brought Bea and women of color back to Baltimore. It's no accident we opened the training center, STEM City Baltimore, at the Thurgood Marshall Amenity Center. We are here to stay, we are here to train, and we will be asking you to bring your skills here throughout the year to help us train and uplift not only the young people, but also other professionals who need upskilling. So with that said, I am so proud of everyone who's about to come across the stage, our local leaders, the best in the nation, if not on a global piece. We are so fortunate to have this level of leadership in Baltimore. Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin that ceremony for the Impact winners. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Taborn. My goodness. At this time, we now have the prestigious accolades of awarding our Impact Award winners. These is bestowed upon individuals who exemplify leadership and commitment. This award honors those in pivotal roles such as community outreach, coordinators, and advocates of foundation giving, who actively work to dismantle barriers and cultivate an empowering environment in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Each awardee will be introduced to receive their award. Let's start off with Karen Dates Dunmore. Is a seasoned leader in the community engagement, nonprofit innovation, and education advocacy with more than 30 years of impact across Maryland. As Senior Director of Community Engagement and Workforce Development at the University of Maryland Medical Center, she builds partnerships that expand the opportunities and equality for Baltimore residents. A proud Baltimore native, she has held leadership roles with Maryland State Department of Education, Friends School of Baltimore, and the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. A Brown and Columbia graduate, and she served on over 30 boards and is a daily record top 100 woman honoree. Please welcome Karen Dates Dunmore. Once again, round of applause for Karen Dates Dunmore. Our next awardee is Dr. Francis Tony Murphy Draper, is CEO and publisher of the Afro-Americans newspapers. The Afro, as is known here in Baltimore, where Black lives have mattered since 1892, is committed to acknowledging and preserving the history of African Americans and is the premier source of information for our community locally and globally. A graduate of Morgan State University's Johns Hopkins University and the University of Baltimore, and more, Dr. Draper's career spans journalism, ministry, and education. She previously served as president of the Afro and pastor of Freedom Temple AME Zion Church. A celebrated leader and author, she continues to inspire innovation and impact journalism and community life. Please welcome Dr. Francis Tony Murphy Draper. Now, we have our next honoree, Terry Lee Freeman, is President and Executive Director of the Reginald F. Lewis Museum, Maryland's leading institution dedicated to African American history and culture. Since 2020, she expanded the museum's reach, launching new community programs and a 5-year plan to revitalize its exhibits. Previously, Terry led the National Civil Rights Museum, where she oversaw the MLK 50 commemoration and created programs like Unpacking Racism for Action. With her career rooted in civic engagement and education, Terry brings vision, integrity, and a deep commitment to preserving and sharing African American stories. Please welcome Terry Lee Freeman. Man, there's some power on this stage. Our next awardee is LaTara Harris. She serves as Chief of Staff of Prince George's County Executive Aisha Brayboy, where she leads strategy, execution, and intergovernmental operations to advance the county's executive priorities. With more than 30 years of experience across corporate, nonprofit, legislative sectors, she previously served as CEO of the Crichton Services of Greater Washington and led external and legislative affairs for AT&T Maryland. A proud Bowie State alum with an MBA from UMGB, LaTara has earned multiple honors, including Maryland's Top 100 Women and recognition from Women of Color STEM Awards. Please welcome LaTara Harris. Our next awardee, Ms. Joni Holyfield, is the founder and executive director of Heart Smiles, a Baltimore nonprofit dedicated to empowering youth through leadership, mentorship, and opportunity. Inspired by the 2015 Freddie Gray unrest, she led a successful corporate career to invest in her community. Under her leadership, Heart Smiles have served more than 1,500 young people, achieving 100% high school graduation amongst its seniors. A proud West Baltimore native, Joni's work is rooted in purpose, helping every young person recognize and live their true value. Accepting on behalf of Joni, who unfortunately could not be with us today, is Ms. Camry Moses. Please, on behalf of Joni Holyfield, please welcome Ms. Camry Moses. Our next awardee is Brenda Johnson, is a IT service manager and business analyst at Johns Hopkins University Applied Physics Laboratory, supporting human resources systems and development initiatives. With more than 20 years of experience in technology, education, and nonprofit leadership, she has held roles at Lone Star College, my neck of the woods, the University of Miami, and Florida A&M University. Beyond her professional success, Brenda leads the Lenora Payshell Johnson Foundation, awarding scholarships to students affected by cancer. Acting in Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. Okay, I'm waiting on it. I was waiting on it. It was going to happen anyway. And National Women of Achievement, she champions education, equity, and services to others. She also serves as a board of trustee members for Scholarships for Scholars in Anne Arundel County and is based on the board of directors member for the Ullman Foundation in Baltimore. Please welcome Brenda Johnson. Our next awardee is Dr. Winsome Leslie. Is the founder and CEO of Baltimore-based Dev Solutions Consulting, LLC, leading more than 25 years of international micro and small enterprise finance strategy and development, including a senior leadership role at the Inter-American Development Bank. In the Baltimore region, she has driven workforce and entrepreneur initiatives, guided COVID relief business planning efforts, and she is being honored with the 2025 Impact Award for her equity-driven leadership in economic empowerment. A Bernard College graduate, she holds MAs and PhD degrees in international relations from Columbia University and has authored policy briefs on access to finance and innovation in emerging markets. Please welcome Dr. Winslow Leslie. Powerful. And they keep coming. Dr. Tiffany Beth Infumi is our next award honoree. She leads student success and retention initiatives at Johns Hopkins University. As Associate Vice Provost, she drives comprehensive support for first-generation, limited-income, international, and underrepresented students. Before joining Johns Hopkins, she spent 24 years at Morgan State University, where her leadership in student success programming helped achieve double-digit gains in graduation and retention rates. A Baltimore native and a proud alum of Morgan University, Dr. Infumi is a recent contributor and speaker at higher education conferences and author of the nationally recognized books, The College Completion Glass, Half Full or Half Empty, Exploring the Value of Post-Secondary Education, published in 2019, and What Works at Historical Black Colleges and Universities, 9 Strategies for Increasing Retention and Graduation Rate, both published by Rowman and Littlefield. Please welcome Dr. Tiffany Beth Infumi. Our next recipient is Kendra Pollock. She is Vice President of Partnership Development at Empower, where she builds alliances to expand tech career pathways and workforce training. Previously, she directed Baltimore's Office of Sustainable Solutions, providing Baltimore's City Stat program to improve performances and services and delivery. Her 20-year career spans leadership roles in technology, innovation, and civic strategy at companies like DuPont and W.R. Grace. A community leader and a mentor, Kendra was named one of the Maryland's top 100 women twice for her impact in public services and partnership development. Please welcome Kendra Pollock. Now, you side cameras got to be moving a little quicker for me. I go by the cue of that photographer that's standing to your right. If you got to click when he click, click when he click. All right? Our next awardee is Crystal Porter. Is a solution architect at Leidos, designing advanced technology systems that enhance cybersecurity, IT infrastructure, and mission readiness. With over a decade of global IT leadership, she's known for translating complex challenges into practical, cost-effective solutions. A University of Virginia alumna and ROTC graduate, Crystal also founded STEM City USA, a groundbreaking and digital platform connecting diverse communities in education and workforce opportunities. Her work bridges technology, leadership, and equity to drive innovation and inclusion. Please welcome Crystal Porter. So I gotta make sure everybody get off the stage right. In 20 years, I ain't lost one off going off the stage. I'm not gonna store it now. Where my guy at, he gotta get on his job. You can't lose on one. Next, we have Miss Judy Smith, is Chief Strategy Officer at Maryland Department of Commerce, where she drives a growth, efficiency, and innovation across the agency. A seasoned strategist, she previously led consulting firms focused on performance improvement and operational excellence. Judy holds Judy holds degrees. I'm going too fast because she's a bad girl. She holds degrees in electrical engineering. You'll see in a second. Electrical engineering, computer science, and business administration, and is certified Lean Six Sigma Black Belt. Now you see why I was stumbling over this. With her technical expertise and visionary leadership, she helps the Maryland economy drive by aligning strategies and measurable results. Please welcome Judy Smith. I gotta watch, gotta make sure I get over there quick. Our next awardee is Tammy Thomas. She is the Chief Development and Marketing Officer at TEDCO, the state's venture capital arm, where she leads marketing, communication, and fundraising to strengthen Maryland's innovation ecosystem. With over 30 years of experience in economic development and business growth, she built strong partnerships and expanded access to resources of entrepreneurs. A graduate of Alabama State University and the University of Baltimore, Tammy's leadership combines strategy, storytelling, and community building to advance innovations across the state. Please welcome Tammy Thomas. All right now, you gotta get on there, man. You gotta help me out now. Next, we have our honoree, Angela Wheeler. She is the CEO of A. Wheeler Consulting, where she helps nonprofits and creative leaders design fundraising strategies that deliver real impact. With more than 20 years of development, she's raised nearly $70 million for causes supporting social services, racial justice, and the arts. Formerly Chief of External Affairs at the Baltimore Museum of Art, her team exceeded goals by 200%, raising $1 million for the BMA Ball last year. A champion for sustainable philanthropy, Angela continues to elevate organizations that strengthens the community. Today is a full circle moment for Angela, because 34 years ago, her first serious employer, I think she worked at Burger King first, but her first serious employer in Baltimore was with Career Communications Group, and taking pride in launching the inaugural Waves of Change Award Conference alongside our own Dr. Tyrone Taborn. Now, standing on the stage as the honoree, Angela is moved by the journey from helping to imagine the very first conference to being recognized at it today. Please welcome Angela Wheeler. I told you we had some bad awardees there, didn't I? As my kids will say, we had some bad baddies. So they were wrong. Well, it's come close to our end, guys. Before I end, I want to make sure that we cover everyone. If you happen to get that phone call and miss it, I want to make sure I'm going to give you a whole 5 seconds up here with me. So, if not, let us congratulate all our awardees one more time. Well, thank you for your attendance at the 30th WOC STEM Conference. We appreciate everything that you have accomplished this year to help drive us forward and chart new grounds across all sectors of technology. We hope the successes that you have experienced this weekend will inspire our nation's future technologists to climb new heights, take educated risks, and modernize the nations through technology. We got 2.5 more hours left for the conference, so network, work good, and I hope to see everyone in February at the Bay Conference. Congratulations again, and thank you, and safe travels for those that are leaving out. Safe travels.
Thank you for attending the 2025 WOC Technology Recognition Luncheon. Please enjoy the rest of your time at the 30th Waves of Change STEM Conference. Don't forget to check our app for the master schedule of events so you never miss an opportunity to participate, connect, and celebrate the amazing accomplishments of the past year. We would like to take a minute to thank our sponsors, our conference co-hosts, Apple, and Women of Color magazine. We also extend our gratitude to our event sponsors, Worldwide Technologies and TechCo, whose support helps make this celebration possible. Have an inspired afternoon and a wonderful conference.
Will all Impact Award winners come to the stage for one final photo? All Impact Award winners come to the stage for one final group photo. Yes.